Check in. What's up, friends? Today we are looking at some bags from SLNT and Pacsafe. Excited for this one. I'll show you this one in a minute. SLNT make bags that are Faraday cages. Do you know what a Faraday cage is? It blocks electromagnetic signals. Cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, RFID, 3G, 4G, 5G, EMP, EMF, like all the things. Why is that a plus? Well, ask law enforcement agencies and, you know, Secret Service and stuff like that. A lot of these agencies actually require their agents to use products like these to keep their cell phones and computing devices from being hacked. This is something that's become apparently doable from a distance. This is about security for your data. It's also about there's some health benefits as well, potentially. You do the research. This company has made it their job to make good products that are useful for us every day. We'll be the judge in this video, that do that kind of blocking for us, for our privacy and security, and also for our health. So they just recently did this collab with Pacsafe, and I've got another bag that I asked them to send me because I think it would be actually an epic little like setup for travel. What I'm gonna do in this video is I'm gonna go through every nook and cranny and just kind of review them based on what are these actually good to use every day. Hey y'all, Editor Chase here. I'm just piping in to say, number one, I've been using these things for a couple weeks now. I have some notes that I'm gonna add to the end of this video about what it's been like to use these over time. I wanna be very clear that these bags themselves are not Faraday cages. It is the bags on the inside, like this and like this, which I'm gonna show you in a second here in the video. These are the Faraday cages, so your devices go into here and no signals are getting in and out. Like my phone literally loses cell reception when it goes in here. My key fob for my car, like I can put it in here and sit in the car and the car's like, sorry, no key is detected. So for these two bags, it's the inserts that are the Faraday cage. The duffel I'm about to show you in a little bit, that whole bag is a Faraday cage. SLNT make other bags that are totally Faraday cages. These are made with a polyester made from recycled water bottles. Do not have that Faraday cage on the external of these bags themselves. Just wanted to make that clear. Okay, back to the video. First of all, let's look at this backpack, and right off the bat, you're like, wow, quite a sleek, clean, like look. Nothing for somebody to get into around here without you knowing it, but it's just like a clean, black on black look, right? So, techie, sleek, right? Comfortable on the body. I'll get to the back panel in a little bit. You do have a pocket right here. This is like the AirPods pocket. You know the drill. And like a room for a card, your transit card. Are you in transit? 750D polyester with a water-resistant coating, minimal branding. It's a polyester made from recycled water bottles, but it feels like nylon. It just feels solid. You can see the structure in this bag. There's nothing that I have in this. I haven't opened this yet. Structure. So it's gonna hold its shape and it's stand-upable. We'll see how that works with a laptop in it and some weight in it, but I think this is, given the design of it, this thing's gonna be standing up at your feet, the coffee shop, wrap it around the table to be extra secure. I've seen this exact water bottle pocket on some Pacsafe bags. It's got a little button that opens it up. Now here's the test. I use a big ass water bottle, bigger than you might need. I saw some criticism recently. It's like some European guy going like, why do you Americans need water bottles all the time? I'm like, dude, my body's 70% water. Deal with it. One of the cool things about this, the Owala. I'm loving this water bottle. You know, if you've watched this channel, you know I'm very particular about water bottles, okay? This is a big, what is it? 32-ounce water bottle, and I can put it in upside down because I have a lot of security based on a lock here and opening, yada, yada. So this fits my 32-ounce pretty solid and comfortable. I think this is potentially a place for, like for instance, if I put it down, it still works. It's not the best fit, but for a daily carry, I think most of you with a water bottle or what are those called? Umbrellas? I lived in Portland. We were in rain all the time. Nobody carried an umbrella. This is gonna end up working fine for all of my needs personally. Now let's talk about this handle. As you can see here, we've just got nylon sewn back on it or folded back on a piece of padding. It's always gonna stay up and open on the bag like that. That's one of my first things. I don't wanna have to like slide my hand into, I want it to be right there and pick it up. And I think that's just perfect little elegant way of doing it. There's not a lot of personality to it. I'm constantly working with bag designers or product designers, like anytime my hand interacts with the thing, that's where you're telling me who you are. You feel the smoothness and the sleekness. I have no problem on this. I don't know what they would do to make it better. What I'm learning about this, what it's speaking to me is like, hey, we're gonna use high quality materials and we're not gonna get too fucking precious about it, pardon my French. We have Pacsafe's patented technology for keeping stuff from being stolen, like locks like this. Both of these, all these zippers can be locked and set right there so that you don't have to worry about little fiddly stuff going on. One feature that I actually really like, one of these straps can come undone like so. You wrap this around the table that you're at or whatever, and then lock it into place, and it's not easy to get off without some fiddling. Oh, but Chase, can't I just cut through this and take your bag? Actually, this has cut-proof stuff. This is applicable on both of these devices. You can see a much bigger version of it here. So this is Pacsafe's travel safety tech plus Silence multi-shield protection from device sniffing. Sniffing, that's a technical term. These look like SNC zippers, and we've got that water seal on them. And as I said, both of these zips can lock into that lock so you're totally secure. Water seal zip on both of those. Back panel here, it's tiny little kind of gold branding, which is nice. You'll see that gold in the interior here in a moment. Strap density feels fine to me. I can already tell I'm gonna want an upgraded or updated mesh on the back, possibly. It's not a deal breaker. You can see this mesh on the back. It's sort of nicer feeling, and I wonder if over time that doesn't break in a little funky. Again, not for me a deal breaker because of all the other features on this bag. We also have a secret pocket back here that's up against your back. Perfect size for a passport. There's that gold inner liner. And then you have a luggage pass-through here to plop this down on your luggage. So back panel, last pieces are these straps. I like these straps a lot, like the webbing itself. Anti-cut, apparently they're cut-proof. The buckles here that are your adjustment, the length of the strap, you got a little elastic bit right here. It's gonna help you collect your straps a bit. All in all, it feels like, you're gonna notice in this bag, like, it has a solidness. There's a feel of solidness about it and that sleekness. I do think that the webbing inside is actually quite comfortable. It feels, not webbing, but the mesh inside it. It does feel comfortable. It feels kind of plush. Okay, so we have this front admin pocket, which, if I could fold this down, again, it's quite a lot of structure in the bag. It's gonna, when you open this, it's gonna stay like this. So you're gonna get to see it. You're gonna get to see your stuff. You can see that it only goes down to about there, right? Which I like. Big, it's like a big taco. Throw in my Bluetooth headphones. Got some simple admin stuff. This is a RFID pocket. It's also a nice little, if you want to put your phone somewhere nice in there. Also, this is big enough for a phone. And then you have a mesh pocket here on the top with a key chain thing. So mesh pockets like this. This is, again, I want to be able to get into this quick and dirty. I do want to have some stuff in there, like cables, thin stuff, not a bunch of stuff. I'll throw like a couple bars, gotta have your snacks, and some extra cables or something in there. And I'll probably do away with my tech pouch, which I'll show you in a second, and put all of that stuff just sort of in here with my Bluetooth headphones. So here's my current tech pouch, the Track Login Pro hand shucked wax cotton canvas. I love this thing. Bluetooth headphones, some snacks and hydration, AirPods, spare pair of headphones, battery and extra cable, couple headphone cables that I keep on hand, a pair of Hideaway Rove sunglasses in case I need them, and an Anchor little doojobby for my computer. Links to all of this stuff below. All my links below typically support the channel. It's how I put money on the table for my niños. Thanks. Then the final bit, arguably the most important, is my charger, which has 2 USB-Cs. This is from Rav Power. I think they have these in stock again. Link to this below. Love this thing. Small, doesn't fall off of, you know, have you ever been in it where it's like, a freaking thing falls, like it won't stick in because it's too heavy? Ugh. Gotta have a small block, long USB-C, and a lightning cable. So to me, all these extra cables, and then these guys as well, can just go in that thing. Maybe throw this little doojobby and these sunglasses in here if they'll fit. I think they will. Just the battery thrown down there, an extra cable thrown down there, and then PXC 550, still winner of my tests. Hopefully working with headphones.com soon to do. These they still have the best call quality that I've heard. And they're affordable compared to the other options. All this just kind of goes in here, you know? I'll just sort of throw it in here. The AirPods, for me, actually live on this front pocket here. They fit in perfectly, and I've always got them like, you know, when you need, you don't have to take off the bag to like, oh, look at my AirPods out. Let's see what it looks like just with, I have weight up here. There's so much structure. Even with that weight, it's almost standing up on its own. It does want to lean forward. My hunch is laptop in the back evens that out. But even with all that weight up here, it doesn't move forward. You have a lot of structure on this front panel. Okay, so then we have the inside here. You can see we've got a mesh pocket up top with a zipper. Oh, look at that. That's a perfect little divider. It goes all the way down. It's just like a little thin divider there in the goal that goes, keeps, be perfect for your like papers, business papers, man. Okay, then check this out. Can you see this? There is in the back here with nipple clips, a full laptop guy. Okay, now this is double, triple silent pocket. You can feel and see this whole like metallic paper inside. Can you hear that's your Faraday cage right there. Your laptop goes in here, and then with those little nipple clips, it slides right on. So you can pull this out, you know, set it on the table, put your computer on it or something like that. Or what my hope is, and I doubt that I can do this, even like a crack or a crease can let in some or let out some signal. And if you haven't seen those nipple clips before, did you hear it just attach there? You just kind of push it up against it and it'll find itself. Oh, there it goes. Magnets. And to pull it out, you just lift it up. I'm already noticing there's some like, it's a little close to the edges here for me to want to get in and do that every day. But if the Faraday cage thing was really important to me, I'd be doing that. You better believe it. Also magnets right here. Gentle magnets, keeping that down. What I want to see is if I can put this in with the top open. Yeah, then I can take my laptop and just slide it in. My 16-inch MacBook Pro slides in really nice. And if I need to, I can just reach back, pull that up, say I'm going into transit or something like that, and do that. Or I can flip it back even there when I'm in like work mode and just be able to get this in and out without having to do a bunch of you know, like pulling it out and leaving it on the table. Now, on the bottom of this thing, you have a strong crease that your laptop is sitting on, which is pulling it up off the bag slightly, up off the bottom of the bag slightly, right? So you've got that little bit working right there in your protection, and you have quite a lot of structure in the bag. So I feel really confident in the like it's not pulled up off 2 inches from the bottom of the bag or something like that. So your laptop is right there at the bottom, but you have that protection of the case and then the protection of the bag underneath it. So capacity on this is pretty solid. I bet that even with my laptop in there, I mean, I could get easily a row of like cans of your basic like beer cans in there. I could probably like probably wider than a beer can by a little bit. This feels like 20-ish liters probably to me. And you go all the way up. Nice gussets right here. So whatever you're putting in here, even if it's your, like, business papers or something, isn't gonna fall out, even if it is beer cans. You've got that gusset there, and you're accessing it right here like this at your feet. And for me, everything I'm accessing is like going here. Then down here at the bottom, I'd probably still use that track pouch or some kind of pouch down there for stuff that I might need but not frequently. Lunchbox, something like that. Ideally, it would be something that I could stack something on top of, so I could have 2 of those things if I needed more space. I could also take some of those cables and throw them right here, actually, to get them out of my way from the front pocket. This is a bit lippy to get in and out of. You can see where my laptop is compared to where the zipper is. So, even though my laptop is down, I'm like 1.5 inches from this lip right here. So when I pull this, it comes out quite easy, but I just need to get my fingers want to be on the inside here to pull that lip back. Does that make sense? And as you can see, it's standing. Once the laptop's in there, I got my AirPods. I have everything that I need right there with some room for growth. Still in a very sleek, comfortable feeling bag. Like it has a good techie look, right? So it's not the heaviest load, but already you can the straps distribute the weight well. It feels good. I got my AirPods right here and a sleek sort of Faraday cage. Come on. Come on, church. Feels good, doesn't it? Love this minimal branding. Love the sort of the feel and the structure of this thing, the general competence of this. Once your stuff's in it, you feel really like you can just go through everything. You can lock it up, public transport, doesn't matter, right? And you've got that secret pocket, comfortable straps. I think this is a very worthy, for me, I would have fun using this. The thing that I would notice over time would be like that lippiness of getting my laptop in and out. But I do love that once it's like all in and like I get my stuff out, it just sits at it's a very clean sort of digital nomad's wet dream. Okay, let's check out this Sling. This is very interesting. One of my first thoughts on a Sling is typically, what's it like to take on and off the body? So here they're actually using Pacsafe's little clip to be like, and that's not that bad. Like you have to push in this little nub. In a weird way, you push this and then pull against that push. If I pull like that, I have to undo that latch. Then putting it on is this little maneuver here, and you're sorted. So that feels pretty good, actually. I kind of like that. Here's the size of this thing, and the strap is kind of like this little mechanism is sort of funky because this thing can move all over the place and not necessarily change my dimension. Normally I like to loosen up the strap like when I'm taking it off, and then tighten it up when I'm taking it off. So this is the move. I've got my strap where I want it. I just do that. Ooh, yeah, pushing that button with the same hand. That's the move. That feels way better. So this all feels really competent. Solid, it feels metallic. This part's plastic, like a nice plastic, and then this part is metal. There you go. That's the move. Click it in, and I'm on. You can see I've got my zippers locked in already. There's a little button that you push. Click that open or close. So I open that, undo that, and then my zippers come out. Okay, so on body, you do have nice access to this thing. You've got 2 pockets, and I think a secret pocket on the back. And check out this one. Opens up nice. I mean, you're just like, hold on, let me find that real quick. Here you go. This one also nipple clips for a phone case. Put your phone in, you can hear the crinkly, you can see the Faraday cage material. For reference, here's those Bluetooth headphones, right? Got some dimension in here. This feels really nice. You got a zipper pocket here to keep some stuff away. When you take this out, you just got some nipple clips there, so if you don't like to use this, you don't have to. Then on this panel, just some simple, give you a sense of, here's my iPhone. This is not the Max, so it doesn't fit vertically very easily. Fits sideways, you got a little pen loop, another zipper thing. And then on the back, you've got a little secret compartment, passport, whatever you need to put in there up against you. So, definitely innovative to use this little clip right here as your clip. I think that's rad. This then becomes something you don't want to adjust all the time. It's not a very easily adjustable thing. So you get it where you want it, and you figure out this on-off thing for yourself, and it works really smooth and good. I do like the protection, sort of a nice padded structure here. Little like brick, little rock here on you. You've got the lockability in case you're going through actually you know, crowded areas. I really like this thing. This thing is like a nice size for your everyday sort of goodies. Now the real question is, how does it work as a fanny pack? Or, for my UK friends, a bum bag. Looks like it works great. Look at that. That's like off my body. I've got all my stuff. I'm at the festival, I have everything I need, and it's off my body. So that's everything on these two bags. You be the judge. I tend to like the structure and the clean look of these things. The Faraday cage for the laptop, all of that stuff feels good. This is designed really great for my everyday use with enough capacity for a lunchbox or things like that. Comfortable back panel. This thing is definitely a sleek little number. I know some of you are gonna be jonesing for this one, but there's one more bag I asked them to send. It's this one. It is a duffel bag that the whole thing is that Faraday cage material. So 40 liters. Apparently it's also waterproof because you've got Velcro sealing this, and then you roll this down and everything is taped. So this is like a bomb-proof little bag. Literally, decent little, nothing to write home about in the strap here, just a regular shoulder strap. And it looks like you can use these as your like as some backpack straps. A bag like this is not the most comfortable to travel with. What I love to do is actually use one of these vertical clips. Show you that in a second, but like literal grab bag. 2 pockets, little zip pockets on the outside, just solid enough. I mean, everything here is super reinforced and taped up. So literally waterproof breakout bag. I mean, the capacity on this thing is massive. So you can carry anything you want to carry, all right? Can fit in here. And then you can compress it down. Look at that, it's like water, it's like airtight, let alone watertight. Then you've got these straps on either side, and these kind of keep it closed for you. This is an extremely capable bag, okay? Now, I'm partly curious if I could, it's not quite long enough to get that going, and this is a pretty thin strap. This is one of my favorite ways to carry a duffel bag. Peak Design's 35 liter, for example. You can mess around with where your straps are, and having one like this was my favorite way to carry that duffel. You always can wrap your handles and have this on the, you know, when you're wanting to carry it like that. But to go full hands-free, there's also another clip that goes over like this. So you just really secure, blacked out. This thing's epic. You can just feel it. You can just feel the durability on the outside. This is an epic gear bag, right? So you're decked out with backpack, sling, and then this when you're traveling and you're like, nobody can steal my identity, bro. Okay, so some thoughts on actual real life use of these products. First of all, on this thing, it's a great size. I can't fit my iPad in it, but when I need to go out with just the kids, maybe throw a small water bottle inside, some snacks, have a little Faraday cage for my phone if I'm into that. It's a good size. Second of all, this thing, once you get this sorted like exactly how I like it, I like this buckle here and I like this here. I actually really like this. You use your left hand to hold the strap and push it down. Push that little button down and then clip it in. I just think it's a very solid feeling, nice. I don't know, this just works. And again, this is Pacsafe's security thing. You could wrap it around the edge of a table or the leg of a table and then you're safe. So that's the only thing I wanted to say on that. Solid size. I actually fall in love with the strap once you get it to the exact place that you like it. Lots of organization. Nice little, like, kind of just looks cool. This I've used much more so, and I've been using it as my daily carry for like 2 weeks now. I love that we've got this just taco up here with just enough organization. I unpacked from my tech cube And I have everything into the pockets here, including this little mesh up here. And it's just been great to have that little taco feature up front. It does add a little weight, and you see a little like moofiness slightly, but there's so much structure in the bag, it holds it all together. Other than that, sliding my laptop in and out of this, definitely noticing the lippiness of it. I leave my case wide open because in regular everyday life, I'm not too concerned with the Faraday cage type stuff. You need to put that lip closed if you want to limit any cell and Wi-Fi and all that stuff coming into it. But it's pretty nice. It's like sliding in and out. Once you get used to getting like under this lip and into there, it works well. Also, these straps, at first I thought they might be a little too lightweight of padding in there, but they've sort of broken in well over time. They feel a little more like juicy. I don't know, in a good way. It feels good. So, all in all, like, I've really liked using these things. That's my take on them. After actually using them, not just doing the... I've never... With this, I haven't been traveling, so I haven't used the, like, lock this around something. But, like, if you watched my Mexico video recently, I actually did that on another Pacsafe bag and found it super useful. So I could actually sleep on the beach in Mexico because I was exhausted. So check out these bags, links below, from SLNT and a Pacsafe collab. Ultimately, pretty damn elegant designs. I'll put them in the links below to everything, including like a daily carry page. I'll link to all my favorite slings page. And while you're here, you should get on the list at matterful.co. You know, matterful.co. It's the stuff that matters for stuff that matters. And I don't send you emails ever, basically. It's just for entering to be in our next giveaway, which I'm hoping these guys will be a part of because I really like these products. Okay, that's it. Questions in the comments below. I'll answer everything I'm able to. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Bye.